week 42 of reselling. Now, if you are new here, I have been tracking this journey, documenting this journey for 42 weeks now, and we've landed in week 42 of reselling on eBay, and it has been a journey. It has had a lot of ups, a lot of highs. It's also had a lot of lows and a lot of things that just didn't go as planned. However, my whole intent here is to take you on this journey to help you learn, to help you see how you could potentially do this as well. And I'm just sharing what's working for me, what's been happening for me. Of course, you need to apply some of your own spice to it. So, week 42, what's happened? Well, and it has been another journey of a week. It's been a roller coaster of a week, but it's been a solid week and it's been above average. However, I must say my mind hasn't been as challenged this week. It's been a pretty great progressive week in terms of getting things done. And the big win for the week is I've picked up my biggest haul ever. And I'll be giving you a bit of a sneak peek and some details on that as we progress. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to take you through the highs, the lows, the ups and downs, everything in between. Kicking off with the top 5 items for this week. And this first item here, which is a Star Wars vintage tee, I had this one as a kid, and I'll talk a bit more about this in my show and tell, but this one cost me $0. It's something I've been able to thrift from home, being in lockdown. When we are pushed to limits, when we are pushed to circumstances where we have to pivot and adjust, thrifting from home or finding different ways to source, it's been a great way. The no cost to the business, I sold it for $45 plus, I think it was $27 postage international, so I got some discounts on that one. Profit of $45.60. Top item number 2, Sony camera. Now this one, bit of a story to it. I was able to get this one for free from some neighbors moving down the road, and I got a whole bunch of electronics, a whole bunch of books, and this one I listed up and it sold. It finally sold this week, sold it for $39, so it cost me $0 because they were just getting rid of it. Profited $34.15 after fees and postage. A quick hot tip here. Last week I talked about some of the techniques and things I've been doing to try and source, and it's building your network, building your relationships, and telling people what you do for a living. And this is one of those examples and how it paid off. Top item number 3 was this bundle of Slim Dusty tapes, cassette tapes. These ones also cost me $0. These actually came as some gravy, as some icing on the top from the deceased estate that I got probably about 3-4 months ago. All the tapes were handed in free, so I didn't actually take them into the count of the cost of goods that I was purchasing. So these ones cost me $0, sold them for $36 and profited $31. Top item number 5. Now this is the Munsters, the complete series sealed. This one cost me 36 cents. This one came from that deceased estate as well. Sold it for $35, profited $30 and $39. They paid postage. After fees, this is what I was left with. And top item number 5, Pokemon X, and this one was a Facebook flip. Cost me $20. Sold it for $59. That's $27 profit. Pretty happy with this one. Haven't been doing many Facebook flips, but to get this and flip it, and only in about 2 weeks time, pretty happy with this one. So the flops, the wins, and lessons for this week. No flops. It's been a pretty solid week. There was one item where I basically made 1% profit on, but that was just because it was an old item, needed to move it along. But it's been a pretty good week, and I think the big lesson for this week is consistency is king. You know, if anything I've been sharing over the last 4 to 5 weeks, it has been a bit of a mental roller coaster, and I've been pushing through, and I think that's why the consistency is king, because each day, every day, 15 listings, it has started to pay off again. And sometimes we go down, and we have to be willing to dig deep when we are in the deep. And when we're up high, when we're in the top of those waves, you need to ride those waves and enjoy them. So consistency is king. Stick to it. You will have to adjust and pivot and make some changes along the way. You can't just keep doing the thing that maybe isn't working all the time, and you have to adjust. But consistency, especially showing up, putting in the reps and putting in the work, it's always going to go a long way. So the wins for this week is I got a huge video game haul, which I'm going to show you a bit later. And talking about opportunity is, once again, putting yourself out there, making sure people know who you are, what you're doing, and not to be loud about it, but just to help ensure that people understand that, hey, this is what you do for a living and there might be opportunity. And I have sourced a lot, as you can see, around deceased estates, which was a connection from someone that I knew. I've been able to pick up some things from people that are moving and they're just giving it away. And then the video game haul that I'm going to show you, that one has been because someone in my own community, they've reached out and given me that chance first. And I'm totally humbled and totally honored and just overwhelmed with big thanks for that one. So talk about that soon. So the big numbers for the week. We have actually done above average. We've actually had a low sales volume. but ASP has jumped back up. We're sitting around $29, margin being 66.56%, cost of goods being around $127. We've done a total revenue of $1,067 and we've profited $710. So as you can see, this week has been a lot of DVDs and videos, sold a lot of Pokemon cards, a lot of electronics, and a few other little bric-a-brac items, books not being the big one for this week, which is quite surprising. So it's interesting to see. And now we are moving towards Q4. Well, we are in Q4 and we're moving towards Christmas. So I'm trying to get video games, toys, and things listed up, things that are going to be used as presents, and it'll be interesting to see how we progress into November and December. So how are we going from a running view? Well, we are doing pretty good. Consistent for the last couple of weeks. Volumes have been a bit over the place, but the dollars are starting to stay around the same. Of course, this is a journey. It's a roller coaster journey, and it can change all the time. It's more about how you manage the narrative, how you enjoy the process, and how you not get so fixated on one day or 1 week, because it will change all the time. How are we going for listings and sales? Well, listings, 105, 15 per day, and sales, I've sat around 5.1 sales per day. The weekly flow. Now, this is what I was saying, how there's been some really weird ups and downs this week. Started off pretty strong at the start of the week, and then, jeepers, Wednesday, it was crickets. It was crickets. But then we jumped back up there, had a big banger. The weekend's been very, very quiet. It also is the first week of lockdowns have been removed for Victoria. And this weekend, people could actually go out, go to retail. So it is expected that people would be putting their dollars elsewhere. Once again, perspective is everything. So $100,000 revenue update. This one, we're sitting at $37,000. I have a long way to go. Very keen to be able to, see what we can do for the next 2 months. We have a big hill to climb. I'm still aiming for pushing towards it regardless. I think it won't happen this year, but regardless, I'm going to keep showing up and share with you how long it takes to get there. And either way, it's a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. So, some time for some show and tell. Let's jump into it. All right, team. So just, this is a Tuesday, a couple of sales for the day, midweek, and I've got a bit of a story. So, I've got some Slim Dusty tapes, cassette tapes. I sold these for, I think it was around $36. Got an iRiver CD player here, instant digital camera Polaroid 2. Picked that up for free from some people moving down the road. Star Wars Racer. This guy, we pulled this a few months back, and the guy that actually pulled it, because it was a live stream, I was giving away the card, and he said, yeah, keep it, and when I sell it is to donate the money to charity. So we finally sold it for around $50, and I've actually already made the donation. It didn't actually go to Backpack for Kids. It actually went to another one, which I'm going to put up on screen if anyone wants to help out, but basically helping out young kids with heart problems, and I've been able to donate $50 directly to that. So thank you so much, guys, for being able to help and, just, I guess, bring the community together and work together to make a difference. So pretty cool to be able to sell that one. Now, this guy here, this t-shirt, I kid you not. So this is from when I was, it's been around when I was 12, when I was traveling around Australia with my folks back as a kid, and I've had this ever since, and I've just sold this for, it's about $76 with postage, and it's going to UK. So pretty cool. It's just a crazy story. It's just, I love all this. So no cost to me for this one, because I've had it since I was a kid. So that it's just crazy. Now I've got 2 DVDs that I want to pull out, and I want to show you all my DVDs over here. As you can see, got lots here. This isn't all of them, but majority of them. I'm running out of space to store my books as well. Check out all this. But what have we got here? We've got the Addams Family, which should be just here in alphabetical order, and the other one is this guy here. Sold this guy for about $39, I think it was. Addams Family was only about $9, so not too bad. Anyway, so just some sales for today. I'm pretty happy with this, guys. Pretty happy with this. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my video game haul, and not all the details are in this one. I'm just going to show you some very high level, take you through, because I haven't sorted through it all yet. I got it late last night and got home and had to unpack it and store it, but as I progress through it, I'll be doing a few more updates on it and things like that. So if you've got any questions around this, or if you see something maybe you're interested in, do let me know. But yeah, let's have a look. So check out this, folks. I've just sorted this a bit better, and as you can see here, there is a lot. Like, this is just incredible. As you can see, Warcraft stuff sealed, and then these tubs here, all full of games and DVDs, and then more games and DVDs, and And we've got a few more things here as well. Just incredible. All right, so I want to jump into my other news segment, which is Perspective is Everything. And once again, just keeping you guys up to date with me, keeping myself honest around how I'm progressing in terms of sales, profit, revenue, and margin, and how that's ranking for the week that I've just done across the entire weeks. And I'm just looking at the top 10. So this week for sales, volume was down. It was probably not even in the top 10. It was around, I think it was 12. So this week wasn't in the top 10, but same for revenue. We didn't even hit in the top 10 anymore, but that's okay because profit. So profit, we've actually come in at rank 6 out of the 42 weeks. And yeah, come in at a $710, so not too bad, which then also leads to the margin being ranked number 5 out of the entirety of my 42-week journey. So coming in with a margin of 66.56%. Videos for this week. So Wednesday will be October results, sharing you all the details, how I've progressed with eBay this month, or eBay on online sales. I will have my week 23 of my 50K training plan, and that's on Saturday. And then Sunday, I have a podcast over at the Further Your Lifestyle podcast. And I will have a live this week. It'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday, and that will be my monthly update sharing all how I'm progressing with all my goals, everything that I'm trying to achieve this year, and we might even open up some Pokemon cards at the end. So that's that, folks. That is week 42 of Reselling Online, and it's been great. It's been a very humbling experience to be able to get some of these opportunities this week, and I'm excited to be able to start listing some different things other than books and DVDs, these video games, and just some of this collection is just totally amazing. Like, it's just, I'm speechless. I'm overwhelmed in a good way, and I'm keen to start just cracking through it and getting some sales. I've actually already sold one item, but that was for November, so it sold late, or actually early this morning. I'm filming this on Monday morning, so yeah. Pretty happy, guys. It's been a great week. If you do have any questions, if you do have any thoughts or anything like that, comments, please let me know below. More than happy to continue the conversation. Really do appreciate all your comments. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do the whole shebang, and hustle. You have a wonderful week.